Hello YouTube. Today we'll be speaking about the care and maintenance of candles and some brief summary or brief explanation on how to do candle magic. Candles come in a variety of shapes and sizes. They come, and of course colors. They can come in red. I'm sorry, black, blue, green, purple, yellow, orange, red, white, whichever color you can find. Probably they'll have it. You can make your candles make herbal candles, or you can buy them already scented. Candles can come from tapered or tapered candles to large pillar candles. I use pillar candles for moon magic, like for my esbets and stuff like that. This is my moon candle. Now, when you have a candle, let's say when you get yourself a new candle, the wick is going to be white. Once the wick is lit, it turns black. That's just common sense. But when you light a candle, you lit that candle with an intent. Let's say either to bring light, to do a magic, to do whichever. And once you have it, that one thing, you have already programmed it to keep it that way. So this candle, I used it for lighting, so I can't use this candle for anything else, or anything magical, I may add. So now that the wick is lit, I can't use it. So what does that mean? That means if I use a purple candle to do a spell for increased psychic energy, I can't use this candle later on for strength, because it's already programmed for psychic energy. So that's one thing you should know. Another thing is, when your candle doesn't want to light, or if the wick is the flame is too small and you want to get more of a wick, what you'll do is you can either make it easier on yourself and make it warm around the edges, and take your bowline or whichever knife and just take it and just trim it. You just cut off some of the wax and just relight it. Now, when you do candle magic, you take your bowline, or let's say some needles, and you inscribe either a rune or a name or something that's symbolic. So let's say if you're going to do something for bringing in money, you would use a green candle and you would inscribe on it, like, I don't know, dollar signs or bring me money, or something, a rune that symbolizes prosperity or something like that. You can use either your normal handwriting, your normal print, Roman print, or you can use TheWitchesGuidance, which is a magical writing, or there's plenty other magical writings that you can look into. Now, when you use magical writings on candles, it makes it so that you're more focused on what you want, because since it's not your primitive language or handwriting, writing an M in TheWitchesGuidance will be like concentrating on the money and the intent and stuff like that. So if you have it, if you want to make it powerful, you can use it right in TheWitchesGuidance, or whichever way is okay. Next, after you have inscribed it, you would take an oil. Let's say you would use a prosperity oil, or if you're going to banish somebody, you would use banishment oil. Oils can be essential oil. You can make your own oils. There's a variety of ways you can use. and you just anoint your candle. Some people say that the candle should be anointed from the bottom up, from the top down, from the middle around. I feel that it's whatever you feel. If you feel it's right to anoint it from the bottom up, then it's good. If you feel it's good to anoint it from the top down, it's fine. From the middle around, that's grand. Whichever way you feel is correct, it's right, because you're the one doing the magic, not the person you read about. So, after you anoint your candle, let's say you've written a chant, you would then light your candle. You can raise energy with a drum, dancing, whichever way you raise energy, and you visualize in the flame the you having money. Let's say you need money for a car. Don't visualize you getting money. Visualize you already getting paid, already paid for the car. The car is already paid for. Or if you need money for a business, you would visualize yourself happy because that burden or that debt that you owed for that business is now gone. You can either extinguish it and continue the next night, and the night after that, and the night after that, for as long as you wish. Or you can just light it, visualize, try to maintain that visualization and keep that energy raised, because when you're focusing in that candle, you're directing your energy, the color correspondence of the candle, the oil, what you inscribed on it, and your own energy gets released in a magical form. That's why candle magic is the simplest, most effective way of spell casting. It's the most simplest. You can't get any simpler than candle magic. So you can either wait for it to burn all the way down, or whichever way. Also, now we're going to move on to extinguishing your candle. Some people just blow out the candle. I find that highly disrespectful, or makes it, hinder your magic, because it just feels that it's a lack of respect. If you blow it out, you're like interfering with the magic, or interfering in your thing. So if you have, let's say you're done with your candle magic, right, and you want to extinguish it for the next day, and you blow it out, it affects what your magic does. It affects how it will affect, it'll affect the outcome of your spell. What I like to do, I like wetting my fingers and pinching it out. Or you can take your bowline or edge of a knife and just scuff it out. You can do that. Or if you have a candle smudger, you can smudge it out like that, and it's alright. So that's how you should extinguish a candle. Once you're finished with your candle, you got a whole bunch of candle wax left over. You can either save the candle wax, like I've done right here. I keep it right here because this candle holder is for my lighting. You can either scratch off all the candle wax, keep it in a bag to make other candles later on, so you're recycling it, or you can just discard it or leave it there for, I don't know, maybe you want a gothic look, you can have it right there, or something like that. Whichever is your taste, you can do. So that's a quick video on candle magic, candles, and how to care for candles. So merry part, to merry meet again, and blessed